Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me. Welcome to Beauty and the Bible, where I do my makeup as I tell Bible stories. So, if you're new here, hi, I am Hope, and I just need an excuse to do my makeup, but as I also share my face with everyone, so stay tuned. I am sorry for the poor quality. My phone does not have enough storage for me to film the whole of this video the way I want to, like in one go, and the phone I was using was my roommate's and she's not currently available in the next 3 months, so we're using my laptop until God blesses me with a better phone and even better a camera. So if you want to bless your girl with a camera, I wouldn't mind. My email is down below. You can just click on it, text me, tell me what's up. So anyway, let's get to the video. So on today's video, we'll be discussing the fall of man and the first murder to act we ever committed in this world. So this story on this story, it takes place in the book of Genesis, and it is Genesis chapter 3 and is it chapter 4? No. Yeah, Genesis is chapter 3 and chapter 4. Period. So last story, the one that I did, that was the first one, just talking about the creation story and everything. And we see that it ends with God creating man, and man is the one left in charge of each and every creation. And he was blessed with a helper, which is a woman. And he was blessed with a helper after he had taken care of everything. So as a man, you should be able to take care of your place, make it clean, make it look good before God blesses you with a helper. Because anyway, God is blessing you with a helper if you can't take care of the small thing that he has given you. Stewardship, lesson 101, period. Anyway, so see, like Adam and Eve are in Garden of Eden, right? So on a particular day, I don't know what was Eve was doing. I don't know. Eve, I guess, most likely Eve was alone because the man did not respond here because Eve was alone. So Eve is taking a stroll. A girl is taking a stroll, and then she encounters the serpent. Now, according to the Bible, the serpent was the most cunning creature to ever to be created by God. The creature approached Eve and was like, did God tell you not to eat from every tree in the garden? Like, look at the approach. He was like, did God tell you not to eat from any tree in the Garden of Eden? And Eve was like, no, we can eat from any tree in the Garden of Eden, but not from the tree in the middle of the garden. And you should not actually even touch it. Now, let's be honest. Did God really say, do not touch it? No, because if you go to Genesis chapter 2, he clearly says, you do not eat. The word touching and everything was not included in that. So, my girl, you just added your own stuff. And the devil in the serpent was like, you shall not surely die. In fact, if you eat it, God knows you'll be like one of the gods and you'll have knowledge of good and evil, just like God knows. You see, that's how it went. Now, that tree is already known as the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So, of course, let's be honest. But when Eve looked at the tree again, she saw how beautiful the tree was and was like, is there any harm if I eat from this tree? You know, like the thingies that go behind your head. And remember, she had actually said you should not even touch it. Let's be honest, you can't say touching it. So my guess, okay, here, let's move from the Bible a little bit. My guess is the devil in front of the serpent was like, try touching it. And when Eve touched the fruit on that tree, nothing happened to her. And the serpent was like, you see, you did not die. You did not die. Did you die? Did you die? You did not die. So that means You see what I was telling you? God was lying. That is my perception. It is not written in the Bible anywhere. So Eve went ahead, touched it, and ate the fruit, and also gave it to Adam, who also ate the damn fruit. Like, girl, boy, you're supposed to be the head. What is wrong with you telling, oh, you've done a very wrong thing? That is not okay. Because I'm sure if Adam went to God and said, yo, you gave me this wife, this wife ate from the tree you said we should not eat, and you said you're going to die, but I don't want to die, what can I do? Don't kill her. God being God of love, because let's be honest, he did not kill the devil and his minions, so of course, but he went ahead and ate it. So that's that. And after eating, they realized that they were both naked, and they went and took fig leaves, and they sewed. Is it sew? Sewed. Let's just go with sewed, okay? Sewed fig trees to clothe themselves, to cover their nakedness and everything like that. So in the evening, God was like walking in the garden. Okay, from what I know, from the little knowledge I know, from the Googling thingy I know, God usually used to visit them once in a while, like in the evenings, to like, how was your day, blah, 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 blah. So on this day, God just came normally and to visit them. But they decided to hide themselves because they knew what they had done was very, very wrong. And then my eyeliner and the lashes, so we're not adding lashes. So let's continue. So where were we? Oh no, God is like coming down, and they realize that we've done something wrong. And one thing we have to know, that before God, sin is, you cannot stand before God with sin. That's for sure. Like, sin is allergic to God, and you'll try to run away and everything like that. So when God came, they hid themselves, and God was like, oh, Adam, Eve, where are you? Adam sold Eve out. So when God called Adam, he was like, oh, I heard you walking in the garden and I was afraid, so I hid because I was naked. And God was like, oh, how did you know you were naked? How did I never told you guys were naked? And ain't naked in the bed. How did you know you were naked? And he was like, the woman who gave me a fruit from the tree in the middle, and I eat it. And God was to the woman, why you ate it? He was like, it's the serpent. So, and you might ask yourself, like, God knows everything. So why did God, knowing everything, not just go straight and say, okay, I know you ate the damn fruits and it was wrong, and I'm gonna punish you? And in as much as God is a God of love, he also wants us to acknowledge our wrongs. Oh damn, girl. In us acknowledging our wrongs, we are the ones who have like to say yourselves, like, do you know when you were young and your mom was asking you, okay, your mom knew umekula skari or you have taken a sweet or something, but she will ask you, what have you done? Like, you must know that whatever, if I'm to punish you, you must know something, the wrong that you have done. So that's what God did. And they were like, they reported themselves like good kids. They did. And upon that, God gave them a curse. And the curse was, he started with the serpent, and from the serpent he said, I will put an enmity. No, because of whatever you've done, you will, of all the creatures, you are cursed, and you will walk on your womb, on your stomach, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, you'll walk, and I will put an enmity between you and woman in such a way that you will bite the heel of woman and her offsprings, and the woman offsprings will, what is it called? Your head will, your head will bash your head. Hope that's the correct English. Yeah, and then to the woman, she looked at the woman and said, I will imagine greatly, I will greatly multiply your pain during birth. And you'll be under your husband. Like you'll be what? Let me say this, that, because I know the feminists will be like, your desire for your husband will increase, and man shall rule over you. And to man, God told him that he must sweat for land to produce anything. And that is the curse that they were given. And I'm like, okay, all of this could have been avoided if Adam, I will blame Adam. For me, I am a blame Adam because it's his fault. Because why did he eat it? Like, okay, yes, Eve also ate it, but I've seen arguments like the rules were given to Adam. Okay, we're not told that whether he told Eve. Should we go with that? But anyway, also Adam had the chance to tell God like, I'm not going to eat it, but I will atone for your sins before God, because at that time before he ate it, he was blameless. He was like Jesus Christ. He had no sin. He was perfect. So not say something like that. He was perfect. But after he ate it, my boy was not perfect no more. He was not perfect anymore. Anyway, after being given that curse, God decided to drive them out of the Garden of Eden, because already they had eaten the fruit of knowledge of good and evil. So he was like, because they have already eaten, so let us remove them, the us, before they eat the fruit from the tree of life, and make them immortal like us. So they were driven. So before them being driven out, he made clothes in the animal hide, clothed man and woman, and chased them out of the Garden of Eden. And after chasing them out, and to put extra precaution, he placed a cherubim at the gate and a sword that was like moving in all directions. Is it moving or rotating? Okay, a flaming sword which turned every way to keep them away from the tree of life. What do I look like? So after being chased out of the Garden of Eden, they went, set up camp, and started toiling. That's why we are toiling up to date. When they went out of the Garden of Eden, they met they gave birth to two sons, Cain and Abel. Now, according to the Bible, that is Genesis chapter 4, Cain was more of a shepherd. And is it shepherd? Okay, alikuwa anachunga wanyama. Shepherd, sheep, goats, cows. Okay, he took care of those. And Abel was a farmer. Abel toiled the land. There's a sacrifice that had to be made, the tithing. So you remember in Malachi 3:10, you say 10% of the fruits I give you, you must of everything you get, you take it back to God. So tithing already began early on in Genesis. And in tithing, God actually required us to give good things. Like, why are you giving me bakshishi? Why are you giving me the stuff? Huh? I gave you life. I gave you everything. And you're giving me blah stuff. Anyway, so during this time when they were sacrificing, Abel came with his sheep, slaughtered it, and the Lord accepted it. Now, when Cain came and offered his sacrifice, it was not accepted. Now, one thing you must know when it comes to it's like giving your best. Like, let's say you toil land now, you have maize. Why are you giving God, maize that it's like, blech. God helped you to have a brain, like to see, okay, I must start planting right now. Helped in the rains, the weather conditions, gave you the money for the pruning and everything. And now you want to give God. No, that ain't cool. And it was not accepted. So Cain seeing his brother's sacrifice accepted and not his, he became angry. My boy was mad, livid. He was like, nah. And with this feeling growing every now and then, it led to him offing. I don't know whether YouTube likes killing. If it doesn't like, I'll just it removes it. But he ended up offing his brother Abel. Now, this is the first murder ever to be recorded in the Bible. So after that, see, he was on his way, just walking, blah. And as he was walking, God met him. And God asked him, where is your brother? Now, one thing I find funny is that God knows what you have done, but instead of like him telling you, hey, wait, pause, I know what you did. Where you going? I know what you did. He comes ask you, what have you done? Or where is this? Or like how you came and asked, where are you? Why are you hiding? Okay, how did you know you were naked? Like, it's some interrogation techniques I have seen in a lot of FBI and CSI and whatever movies. So that's how you guys know. From the damn Bible. Anyway, God asked Cain, where is your brother? Where is your brother? He looked God straight in, okay, not necessarily looked God straight in the eye. His reply left me baffled, especially as an African child. Imagine talking to your parents like this, let alone God's, your own parents. He was like, am I my brother's keeper? And if you actually look at the Hebrew translation, he don't even say brother. He said, am I that sheep's keeper? Am I that sheep's keeper? Hey, imagine telling your mother, your African mother, am I that sheep's keeper? I know I will be dead. Hey, when I tell you God has patience, oh yeah, he has. He has lots of it. Because you tell me, am I that sheep's keeper? I will come for your neck. Okay, that's the African in me. I mean, every African mother will come for your neck. Anyway, after saying that, okay, let's go with, am I my brother's keeper? And God was like, your brother's blood is crying out from the ground to me. And because of that, you are forever cursed. His punishment for killing his brother would be, he will wander, he will be a wanderer, he'll be a vagabond. And Cain was like, that is too much of a punishment for me. People will find me and they will kill you. And God said, whosoever kills you, vengeance that will be taken upon him will be 7 times. And he went and settled in the east part of Eden, in a place called Edom, married and had kids. Now don't ask me where the people came from. Now that is part of the mystery of the Bible. When we all get to heaven, I have a lot of questions, especially the Old Testament. Old Testament has a lot of mystery that I really want to know, and that will be one of the things I will ask God. Where did they come from? Where did the wife come from? Because so far we know the only other people who exist and are alive at this time is Adam and Eve. Okay, so pause on that. So don't ask me. I don't know that. So if you wanna ask me that question, I really don't know. I don't know. Don't know. Don't know. Oh, okay. The makeup is coming out nice. The makeup is coming out nice. I'm also trying to remind myself how to do makeup. I actually forgot. Anyway, actually, do you know there's somebody who killed Cain? Yeah, his name is it Lamech? Yeah, Lamech. Yeah, his name was Lamech. Lamech killed Cain, and he got the sevenfold punishment, 7 times. But anyone who killed Lamech, his punishment was 70 and sevenfold. Anyway, I am done with my makeup. Here's the full beat. Let me come closer so I guess you guys can see. Yeah. I guess I'm improving. The eyebrows. I'm. We have seen. Okay, this story has walked us down the path of how humanity fell from the grace, from the not the grace of God, because we still have the grace of. I'm gonna say the bosom of God, because I think we were from this is my thinking. My thinking is we were at the bosom of God just like Jesus was. Like we were like that. And after we sinned, oh boy, sin takes us far away from God. It's separation, and it's painful, but at the same time, that's what happened, and it's sad. We also come to find out towards the end of chapter 4 that Adam and Eve gave birth to another son whose name was Seth. And Seth was more of a replacement for Abel. Yeah. And Seth is the one who's considered to be in the bloodline of Jesus. Is he the bloodline of Jesus? Yeah, one of the ancestors of Jesus. That makes sense, right? Yeah, he was one of the ancestors of Jesus. And it's sad. Now we gotta die. We never used to die. I don't even think we could. No, we never died. But from the story, we see how God's love, how God's mercy was shown unto us, because we were to die immediately, like kaboom, like we were to die, but we did not die immediately. God gave us a chance to live a little bit and then die, because let's be honest, is it James? It clearly says the wages of sin is death. Since we are born into sin, we must die. But we thank God for Jesus dying on the cross. And even if we are forgiven of that sin, we have to take care of the consequences. And I know this will bring a lot of conversation. I really want to hear your thoughts. So comment down below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more beauty and the Bible girlies, for my girls, even for the dudes who are watching. Yeah, let's get to know the Bible, because knowledge is power, and even God in the Bible says, my people perish due to lack of knowledge, and I'm here to deliver the knowledge to you. Especially the Old Testament knowledge. It is very skewed, and I'm here to I will read it on your behalf and then come and tell you the story, because who doesn't like a story while doing their makeup? Anyway, thank you for watching, and until next time, may God's favor always walk with you.